Hi everyone, Mindless Autumn here today. I got a new Happy Planner teacher planner from Michaels. I got the box kit and I don't remember how much I spent on it. I had a coupon. I will find the receipt and put the total somewhere on here. If you are new here, hello, nice to meet you. This channel is all about planning, productivity, and books and stationery, that kind of thing. So if that's stuff you are interested in, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell to let you know when there are new videos out. So this is going to be my content calendar for planning out my YouTube videos and my blog and all that kind of stuff. I got the teacher planner here. It came with this bookmark. Super cute with all the apples and stationery and glasses. I'm not sure I like that it says school because that's not what I'm using it for, so I may change out the cover or put something over this at some point, but we'll see how that goes. So I took it out of the box and took the little plastic thing that held it all together off, but this is the first time I am using one of these, so I'm curious to see how it's set up. We got this little welcome note like Happy Planner always has. I'm probably going to use some stickers to cover some of this up that doesn't pertain to what I'm doing. I love all the colors and icons. So this I might take out completely, or I may just use stickers to cover up some of the stuff. I'll have to think about that some more and decide. This is really cool. If any of you have seen my bullet journal, this is how I set up my future planning. So this is going to be awesome for me. Looks like the months have dashboards for goals, events and holidays, and student birthdays. I'm going to cover that up. I'm not sure with what yet, but I will cover that up and use this dot. This section is a dot grid for something else. And it looks like it starts in August, and I want to go ahead and start using it in July. So I'm going to make a copy of these pages and punch them with my Happy Planner punch and just put those in here so I can get started and not have to wait until August to use this. This is the layout that made me want to get the planner. I had seen a couple other people online use this for content calendars, and since this has 7 rows across, you can put the days of the week up here and then cover this up and use this for different categories like YouTube and blog and whatever else I decide I'm going to use this for. And I really like that idea because all of the other content calendars I saw had only Monday through Friday, and a lot of what I do is going to be done on the weekends because I work a full-time job, which means that sometimes I don't have time Monday through Friday to work on some of my Mindless Autumn things. And my schedule is kind of strange where I don't get every weekend off. So sometimes I'll have a random weekday that's going to be really full of things to do, and other times it's going to be a weekend that's going to be really full of things to do. And having the capability of having all 7 days is going to be a huge help. So it looks like those are all going to be the same, and I'll just use stickers to indicate what it is I actually am going to be doing. So let's just do a quick flip through of the rest of the planner. September, and it has the holidays already in here for US holidays, it looks like. So that's going to come in handy when I'm trying to decide how I'm going to plan ahead for certain things. Oh, and the focus of the month, I really like that. I didn't notice that before. Oh my gosh, those ghosts are so cute. And my autumny colors, I love it. That's really cute. That's cute. I thought that said sprung instead of spring. That took me a minute. It's pretty, but it took me a minute. It looks like it goes through July of next year. And then at the end we have a note page, which is pretty typical for a happy planner, and checklist. This, I think, is going to be really good for remembering all of the little things that I have to do, like taking off the lens cap and making sure the memory card is in the camera, and things that seem obvious, but when you're first getting started, at least for me, as I'm sure I mentioned in another video, I forget stuff. So writing it down and checking it off is going to be very helpful. And there are several pages of those. And then the pocket in the back, like they always have. It's really cute. And the back of the cover. I really like the apple and all the teaching things. Just don't know if I like having the word school. Not sure why. So, other things that came with this washi says Teach, Love, Inspire, and has a pencil on it. And this yellow and white stripe washi with glasses on it. Both the thin style, which is really nice because most of my washi, I just pulled one from the side, is this size. So it's nice to have the really thin ones sometimes. Also came with these little things they call inspiration cards that you can just punch into the book anywhere you want to, and they have graph paper on the back, so you could use that as a little reminder to do certain things as well. Those are all really cute. And then, since it was a box kit, it came with some stickers as well. Just little stickers. Teacher's rule on a ruler, that's really cute. Teach a happy life. And this is my favorite, learn, grow, achieve. I'm a big fan of always learning. No matter how old you are, you can always be learning. I got this self-healing mat from Goodwill. Got really lucky because it was only a couple dollars. I think these are usually about $30 or $40, but they come in really handy if you are someone who cuts a lot of paper, because it's like a cutting board, but you don't have to worry about getting the little lines and divots in your cutting board, and it's also a lot smoother, so you don't have to worry about the blade you're using getting stuck in the wood when you're sliding it across. Sometimes that can happen on regular cutting boards if you're trying to cut paper. So I made the copies. I'm just using the ruler as an edge. So these are all copied and printed and cut, and they are not perfectly straight, but this is just to get through July, and it's going to be a lot of trial and error for this new system that I'm using. Well, new to me, so I'm not too worried about it being perfectly straight. I'm going to punch these with my Happy Planner punch. Sometimes it can get a little jammed up, just like any other paper puncher. You just gotta pull all those piles of paper out periodically. This blade I'm using to cut and to pull the paper out is just from the dollar store. No need to spend lots of money on those. For anyone that doesn't have one of these, it has these lines on each side that tell you where to put the paper. So that's why I'm holding it at this angle, so I can line it up in the correct spot. And my punch is slightly dull because I've had it for several years and used it with materials other than paper, and made my own covers and things, and it works really well for that type of stuff, but it does wear down these punches when you do that. It's definitely better for the punch if you use it with just paper and not multiple sheets. It says max of 3 sheets, but if you try and use it for thicker things, then it will wear it out quicker and you'll have to buy a new one quicker. I'm just trying to not buy a new one for as long as I can. This one is still working, it's just not working quite as efficiently as a brand new one. So that's why I'm just doing one page at a time. I have these Avery file folder stickers that last forever because I get way more than I can ever use on actual file folders. So I'm going to use these to cover up this. It's not the prettiest solution, but it works just fine. This is what I'm going to start with, just to play around with it and see how I want to actually use it. I'm not even going to fill in the dates on the rest of it yet because I'm really not sure how I'm going to make use of this. I think I do, but you know, stuff changes. So let's just put this in here. This is one of the coolest things about the Happy Planner because, or I guess any ring planner, but I've just always loved the Happy Planner. You can do this with any of them. You can make your own inserts, so you can cover stuff up and move stuff around and make it the way you need it to be, not just based on how it's already laid out. So realize it's not the most beautiful, but it is going to be functional. And of course this is before the pen. This is very cheap, thin printer paper, so I don't want to use any of my normal pens that I use in planners and my bullet journal. I think I'll just get a ballpoint to use in this for July so that I don't drive myself crazy with, see, this is already gonna bug me. That's why I only did it for there. So that is it for my new Happy Planner content calendar. And if any of you already do this or have any tips on different ways to do this, then share in the comments below so we can all learn from each other. And also, if there's anything you would like to know or see in the future, maybe how this is coming along once I've been using it for a while, then I am always up for questions and would love to help each other out. So that is going to be it for this time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!